fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today with lots of exciting things. So, first off, it is the launch day for my hashtag dpforpets event, so yay! I'm going to be working on this canvas. This is my first canvas for the DP for Pets event. Hopefully you are posting on your social media so that I can see what you guys are doing. You can use the hashtag DP4Pets, DPFORPETS, or you can use the hashtag DP4Pets 2022. Either one of those is fine. I am following both. If you're on Facebook or Instagram, go ahead and tag me. I'm at Diamond Painting Anonymous. And yeah, I'm just going to jump in. So I'm working on Bubblegum Spaniel, and this is going to be the kit that I'm working on. So I'm going to be sharing some stuff with you about the event, kickoff, etc. And then I am going to jump into my goals update. So this video is going to kind of serve double duty for me. So yeah, I'm just going to jump in. I've got a tray, I've got my drills, I've got a pen, and I have my timer, I have all my notes, I have a drink. I think I'm ready to go. So let's just get started. So I'm going to talk while I'm getting my canvas ready because I'm not going to washi tape it since it's a partial. So I'm just going to peel back a section here and start working on it. Now I have picked out one AB to use. So, because that was the only one I had. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding in some 666 ABs, which is mostly going to go here in the headband and then some in the glasses. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to adjust this a little bit, zoom you guys in, and I will be right back, so don't go anywhere. Okay, guys, so let's see, what do I want to start with? The event kickoff. So a huge thank you to everybody who has already been spreading information about it. I so appreciate any and all help in that direction. I have been trying to do my own promotion of it. The entry form is now open, so I will put a link in the description box below to the rules and the entry form so that you guys can get that all filled out. The exit form will not open until June 15th. So if you happen to get finished with the canvas before the end of June, then you are welcome to put it in the exit form. That will open on the 15th. I know there's lots of events going on in June. The Summer with the Masters starts in June. There's a Pride event going on along with lots of other things. So I said this before, but I'll say it again. If you want to do a canvas that does double duty, I have no problem with that. If you have something that will work for Summer with the Masters and DP for Pets, or Summer with the Masters and DP for Pets and Pride, or DP for Pets and Pride, whatever, however you make it work for yourself, it's all good for me. I do want to let everybody know that I have, thanks to some very generous people, I do have enough giveaway items that I have decided that I am going to be giving away weekly prizes. And I'm not going to get into what they are and all of that. I'm just going to tell you that they will be weekly giveaways, and I will be doing that during my whip-in chats on Sundays. So I won't be making a special video just for the giveaways, but I will be having weekly giveaways. So, and I will be picking them from people who have filled out the entry form. So if you want to be entered in the weekly giveaways as well, then just make sure that you fill out the entry form. You are only eligible to win one weekly giveaway. So if you win 1 week, then you will not be in the drawing for the next week. However, winning a weekly prize does not mean that you are ineligible for the grand prize. So the final prize package, even if you win a weekly prize, you can still be eligible for that. So Hopefully that all made sense. Okay. Let's see. I am going to be making a donation to my local Humane Society. I haven't had a chance to get all that up and running yet. I'm going to do that hopefully later on today, and I will be able to share it with you during my first weekly whip and chat, so I can show you what I donated. If you want to donate to your local Humane Society or pet shelter, that would be appreciated as well. It is not a requirement to participate. You do not have to donate, but if you are so inclined and then would like to share that you have donated, that would be awesome. And let's see what else. I think that's all for DP for Pets for the moment. I will get back into it in just a minute. But you guys, I wanted to share with you that I tried some stuff, and some of it was good, some of it was bad. So I tried out the new pin that I got from Fan Cells. The little, let me grab it here, the little wax pin that you twist this and the wax comes up. So the only thing about it for me was I twisted it too far and then my wax would be way out. So do be careful when you're doing it. But it did work great. I used it on a special drill canvas and it was great. I did the whole thing with it. The tip is a little bit big, so I don't know how well it will work for squares, but like I said, I was doing a special drill kit with it, so it worked fine. The other thing that I tried was this multiple tray setup. I have seen so many of you guys out there who are like, oh, I just kit up directly in trays. And I can see how that would save so much time pouring drills in, pouring drills out, etc., etc. So I thought I would give it a try. Now, I tried it with a kit that only had 10 drills. So I didn't have multiple things kitted up, but I did kit it up into my little tray. I don't remember where I got it, but my little wood tray that I put together, 16 slots. I only filled up 10 of them, but, and I was using the little cheap green trays that come with the kits, you know, just the little plastic ones, because that's what I had the most of. I didn't have multiple of the white ones that would fit in there, and the other ones that I use, like white ones this size would have been great. I didn't have enough of them to do 10, so I just used the green ones. You guys, while I can definitely see how it saves time, it is not something I will be doing again. Again, I definitely see how it saves time. Maybe if I had a bunch of kits that had lids, but you guys, I spilled drills no more at least 4 times. And I mean, it wasn't even a big kit. It was a small kit, and it wasn't very many drills, and I still managed to spill them everywhere. And I spent more time picking up the drills than I saved by doing it that way. So maybe someday when I have enough lids, you know, trays with lids, that I can try it that way and not have to worry about them spilling. But also my little tray only has like 16 slots, and the number of kits that I do that have less than 16 colors are very few and far between. So now I'm going to try and get my husband to not only print me some trays so that I have enough trays to do it with, but I want him to print me a little like rack type thing so that I can fit all of the trays that he's going to be printing me in there. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know how that's going to go, but that's the plan currently anyway. So, okay. So that's the new stuff that I tried. DP for Pets has launched. Again, a huge thank you to everybody who has helped out so far by, you know, sending me things to give away, by word of mouth, by social media, whatever, by participating, anything and everything that you guys are doing. I so appreciate it. Again, this is my first event that I'm hosting, and I kind of didn't really know how it would be received or how it would go. And so far, I'm super happy with the way that everybody has been supportive. So a huge thank you to you guys for that. Okay, so then my usual first of the month video is about all of my goals and the updates for those. So my goals update video. The first thing, and I will put these at the bottom of the screen, and then also I'll do a running scroll at the end of the video like I normally do, so you guys can kind of see where I'm at. Some things I'm feeling really good about, some things, we'll see. Okay, so the first goal is, let me pick out my color here. Hang on just a minute, because I apparently can't talk and do things at the same time. So my first goal is DP hours. And for the month of May, I had 130 hours and 2 minutes of DP time. Now, keep in mind that some of that was actually in April, because I was working on that big Dreamer Designs canvas. And so even though I worked on it in April, I technically didn't finish it until May, which means the hours don't get counted until May. But that's the way I've been doing it, so that's the way I'm going to keep doing it. So 130 hours and 2 minutes for May, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Still not my 150 hours that I need to make, but way better than last month when I only had like 35 hours total. So I don't know if I'm going to make my 1,500 hour goal. Maybe doing my challenge in September, the 30 by 30s, maybe that will add some hours to it, but we'll see. So, but I'm also, figuring that was just, I didn't sit down and figure it up. I basically just went, well, I diamond painted 1,000 hours in 2021. So for 2022, I'm going to make it 1,500 and we'll see if I hit it. I probably should have spent some more time actually thinking about that goal, but what's done is done, and I'm slowly working my way towards it. Even if I don't make it, at least I'm working my way towards it. So that means so far my total hours for 2022 are 367 hours and 29 minutes, which again, admittedly, is not at that pace going to make my goal, but at least I will be closer than when I started. So it's all good. That's how I'm looking at it. Okay, so that's my DP hours. So then my second goal is my Big 10. And I was sitting at 2 for my TSA and my Diamond Art Club. And I have finished a third one that I can now add to that, which is the Dreamer Designs. So I am now at 3 for my Big 10. And I am going to be working on my diamond painting shop, Muka, for Summer with the Masters. So that's going to be one of my Big 10 shops. And I may or may not be actually starting one of my Heaven and Earth designs, which was another of my Big 10. So I am currently at 3. Hopefully we will be at 4 or 5 in the next couple of months, but we'll see. So that's where I'm at with that. Definitely need to get on the ball with that as well, so that I can get to that 10 before the year is out. Hopefully some of these events will help me with that. So that leads into events. So far for events, I have only done 2. I did the Alice in a Winter Wonderland event and completed the Alice in the Sea of Tears for that. And I completed my first Chuck-along. So I did that in March, and I completed Vibrant Italy for that event. So my own event, DP for Pets, I am participating in. So that's going to be event number 3. And then I'm going to be doing Summer with the Masters, which means that would be event number 4. And then I have plans to do Drills and Chills this year, which would be event number 5, and to do Drills and Chills, and then I also will have my other event that I am hosting in November, which is the DP for Vets event. So my goal was 3, I think, 3 or 4. So I'm going to definitely hit that, and then maybe some more. There may be some more between now and the end of the year that I want to participate in, so we'll see how it goes. So feeling good about that goal. And then the next goal is my finishes. Now, this one, my goal was to have 50 finishes for the year because I had 60 finishes last year. Now, several of those are going to be special drills, obviously. My challenge to myself in September, my 30 by 30, that's hopefully going to be 30 canvases right there. So I should have no problem meeting my 50 canvas finish goal, because the 30 by 30s in September, so that's 30, and I was at a 17 last month for finishes, and I finished 4 canvases in May. So that means I am currently sitting at 21. So, and I know I'll have other completions in there, so I should be able to make that goal no problem. I am completing larger canvases, so it is taking longer than I would like to kind of get to that big number, but any progress is progress. And, I'm hitting other goals. Like I finished the Dreamer Designs, so that hit not only a finish goal, but also a goal for the Big 10. Plus, I had never done a Dreamer Designs before, so that was interesting. And actually really liked their kits, so I will be picking out another one of theirs to do at some point. Probably after I get through some of my other goals. But anyway, so I was at 17 finishes last month. I had 4 finishes, well, in April. I had 4 finishes in May, so I'm now sitting at 21 finishes. And then the next goal was new to me diamond painting companies, because I like to try out new things and see what new stuff is out there. And my goodness, you guys, it seems like there's a new diamond painting company popping up every other day. There's all kinds of, companies popping up, Chinese companies and other things. There's all kinds of people who are, going into business for themselves with it and opening up, their own diamond painting company. I just saw Distracted by Diamonds has branched out from their Etsy shop to they now have a brick and mortar store. I think in Ohio is where they're located. So just all kinds of things. And it seems to be kind of picking up momentum in crafting stores too. It's being carried in more places. So, not just Joann's and Michael's, but now Hobby Lobby and some other stores. Diamond Art Club is now on Amazon. And of course, there's all kinds of diamond painting companies on Amazon. So, yeah, my goal was 15 new to me companies. As of April, I had 7. This month, I'm only going to add to that. Well, for May, I'm only going to add 1 to that. And so that leaves me at 8. Now, I'm hoping to change that and try some other new to me companies. But again, I've just been working on such big canvases. That's kind of gone by the wayside for the moment anyway. eventually I'll get back around to that. So I'm feeling good about that one. So DP hours not going as great as I would like. My Big 10 going okay. Think I'll make it. Not as fast as I would like, but I think it'll be fine. Events definitely going to make it. Finishes should finish no problem. New to me companies still chugging along. And then of course there is my eternal nemesis, my diamond painting budget, because I suck at impulse control. And it seems like every time I turn around, somebody is having a sale, use this discount code, warehouse sale, discontinuation sale, BOGO sale, Memorial Day sale, you name it, Mother's Day sale, Father's Day sale, you name it, they're having a sale for it. And it just, yeah, sometimes I can't resist. I should, but I can't. And my husband just laughs at me every time I talk to him about this, because he's like, I don't even know why you set a budget. You knew you weren't going to stick to it. And I was like, well, I'm going to blame it on my lack of impulse control and the fact that there's so many cool things out there and I want to try them all. So, let's see. What did I spend money on this month? So this month I bought 4 kits, which is crazy and I shouldn't have done it, but I did. So I bought 4 kits from Diamond Art Club. One you guys have seen already, and that is the SpongeBob one that I bought for my nephew. And that was, I debated about whether or not to include it as a purchase in my budget, because I bought it specifically for him and it's not something I normally would have spent money on, but it is something that I use for content. So I was like, okay, so then I need to include it in the budget. So I got that one. And then during Diamond Art Club's warehouse sale, I was weak and I bought 3 other kits. I bought a couple of more kits that I had my eye on for a while. They're partials like this one. In fact, they're both by the same artist. One is the Yorkie with magic books, because I love Yorkies and I had been wanting that one for a while. And the Hedgehog one, because also I had been wanting it for a while. And they were basically on sale for $15 each, which I thought, okay, I can't really pass that up. That's a really good price. And then there was a third kit that I had my eye on. I hadn't purchased it previously because I thought maybe it would be, there's a lot of color blocking in it, and I thought maybe it would be a little bit too tedious for me. But when my husband saw it, he's like, oh, you definitely should get that one. You'll love that one. So, twist my arm, he talked me into it, and I ended up buying that painting. So for kits, I spent $148.67 for those 4 kits. And then my husband and I were talking, and I was looking on Amazon, something I should never be able to do. I should never be allowed to do, because I invariably find all kinds of cool stuff. Now, I was on there to find some very inexpensive storage. What I was looking for was some 60-bottle storage cases that were pretty inexpensive and that also were cute and not just the plain black. I've tried getting them a couple of other times, but every time I order them, they are out of stock. So, not from Amazon, but from other places. So I was out searching for those, and I actually found a couple of them that were on sale for a pretty decent price. And I found one that has a cute design on it that I wanted to get, and it was only $16.99. So I went ahead and got it. And of course, my husband is just laughing at me because, I'm over there, oh, I shouldn't get this. And of course, I do anyway. So I got a 60-bottle case on its way from that. And then also, while I was out there, the other reason I was looking on Amazon was because I was talking about You can get tips from metal tips from all kinds of places now. When I very first started diamond painting, the only place you could get them was the Everlasting Tips store on Etsy. And I had hers, but at the time they were just the barrels that replaced like the cheap brass barrels that come in the pink pens. And then people started coming out with these all-in-one tips like this one. And so now they're not always steel. Sometimes they're just metal, but for me, that's okay. They still last longer. And what I was looking for is I want to get more practice with multi-placers. And I only have a couple of multi-placers that are the kind that I like with the thin walls. And so I was looking to see if I could find some from the same place that I had purchased that particular one before, but some different sizes. And I happened to find a set of tips that is a 4 and a 6 placer with the thin walls that I like, and it has a straightener. Now, it's not a straightener that's a big one like this one. It's only really the width of like a 2 placer, but it is metal and it looked pretty sharp. So, like, not sharp enough that it's going to cut the canvas, but just like sharp so it's going to be nice and easy to fit between drills to use it as a straightener. Because some of the ones that I've gotten that are some of the more inexpensive ones, this one I like, it's pretty thin, but I've got some other ones when these very first came out that are pretty thick, and like you can't even get it in between the drills. So I wanted to replace them. That and my other multi-placing tips. So I found a set of tips with the 4, the 6, and then a straightener. So I got that. And then, because once again, I have no self-control, I found some cute pens because you can never have too many diamond painting pens. And I have a lot that are like this with the kind of, you know, marbling and ribboning through it. And I like these, but I also like having different sizes, you know, being able to go from thin to thick and back again, because that helps my carpal tunnel. So I found a couple of cute designs that I had not seen before as far as pens go. And so I have just a regular kind of inexpensive pen coming from Amazon with the plastic multi-placer tips. And then I found one that was a nicer made pen than I've seen before, but it comes with the screw-in multi-placer tips and straightener. So it's a different pen profile than this one. So it looks a little bit different, but it comes with metal tips and they screw in. So, because you know, sometimes things don't fit perfectly in your pen and you have to washi tape them or do something to kind of make them fit so that they don't move around. So I got that one as well. So for tools, for my 2 pens and the steel tips that I ordered, I spent $44.88, which is nuts. But I want some good metal tips so that when I'm working on some of these kits and I'm doing some multi-placing, they work the way that I want and I'm not fighting with the tip. Because I feel like that's what I spent a lot of time doing when I was working on my Dreamer Designs kit, is that I spent a lot of time fighting the pen that I was working with. Not the pen necessarily, but the multi-placing tip that I was using. And once I kind of switched it out, it went much better. And I just, you know, that for me is the point of a tool. It needs to make my life easier. If it's, you know, if I'm spending time fighting with it, then that's not making my diamond painting life easier. That's making it more difficult. And that is not what I want from my tools. So I think I'm at the point now where I've been doing it long enough that I'm going back and, okay, I've got all these cool tools, but one, am I using it? And two, if I am using it, is it working out the way that I want, or do I need to switch it out and revamp, rework, whatever. So for my budget, I spent $44.88 on tools, $148.67 on kits, and $16.99 on storage. So that means I spent $210.54 in May, which means for my budget for the year that I gave myself, which was $100 a month, I have spent way more than I intended, and I have a whole $49.31 left in my budget. So pretty sure I'm not going to stay under budget for the year. But, you know, again, same thing with my diamond painting hour goal that I set. Perhaps I should have been a little more realistic with my goal. I mean, typically, especially if I'm buying from some of the premier, you know, Big 10 companies, the kits are going to be more expensive. So, yeah. And it's crazy. I don't need any more kits, but all the pretty things, right? So there's all the goals, and I'll revamp those at the end. And then the last thing I kind of want to talk about was goals, which isn't necessarily a goal that I specifically said. I just kind of said, well, I sent out 100 random acts of kindness this year. I'd like to send out another 100 this year. I sent out another 10 in May. And then I also sent out 2 giveaways in May. So I had the Harbor Freight giveaway, and then I had my giveaway that I just did here shortly, a little bit ago, for my 52 weeks of whipping chats. So both of those got sent out. And I likely will not send out anything in June as far as random acts of kindness go, because I'm going to be sending out the weekly giveaways and then the prize package at the end of DP for Pets. And then hopefully in July, I'll get back to regularly scheduled programming for random acts of kindness. So if you have signed up for one and you haven't received it yet, I will send it. You will get one. It just, you have to be patient because it does take me a while. It just, you guys, shipping is insane still. And yeah, it's just crazy. Okay, what color do I want here? I'm going to do this other white. Which one is that? That is this one. Okay. So, so that's where I'm at for my goals, and I'll go out over those at the end as well. So yeah, hopefully the random acts of kindness will resume in July after I'm done sending out all of the stuff for the DP for Pets event. And yeah, I'm excited to see how this event goes. Like I said, this is my first time hosting an event. I didn't know quite how it would be received. It seems to have been well received so far, so I'm excited about that. And I'm excited that I will have enough to do some of those weekly giveaways, because I didn't think when I very first started planning for this that I was going to be able to do that. So I'm excited to be able to do that for people as well who are participating. So don't forget to fill out the entry form. Again, I will put the link in the description below so that you can get to the Google form and fill it out. The exit form will be available on June 15th. You do need to fill out both forms in order to be eligible for the final prize drawing. So once you finish your kit, don't forget to fill it out. And then, yeah, be looking for my DP for Vets event, which I'm going to be doing in November. I am probably going to do things a little bit differently for the other event, but we'll see. This is my first one, so this is going to be kind of my learning experience where I learn what I should do, what I should not do, and all that fun stuff. And yeah, how I can make it easier on me to kind of run the event. And yeah, so I think I would like to at some point to do a collaboration with somebody. So I'll have to see how that goes. I'm got it in the back of my mind that maybe I want to do a collaboration with someone who lives outside the US. So like I could take care of prizes within the US and they could take care of prizes outside the US, but we'll see. I don't know if that's going to be a thing or if that's going to work the way I want it to or not. So, okay. I'm going to do one more color while I kind of revamp or reiterate for you guys where I'm at for my diamond painting goals. So, diamond painting hours for May were 130 hours and 2 minutes, which brings my total for 2022 to 367 hours and 29 minutes, which is kind of crazy. That seems like a lot of time in some ways, but then seems like almost nothing in others. And then for my Big 10, I have completed 3 of my Big 10 companies, Treasure Studios Art, Diamond Art Club, and Dreamer Designs. I will be working on Diamond Painting Shop and hopefully Heaven and Earth designs in the next couple of months as well, so that I can get those kits going, so I can meet that Big 10 goal. Events, I'm currently sitting at 2. This DP for Pets event will put me at 3, and Summer with the Masters this year will put me at 4, with another couple still to come, so I should have no problem meeting that goal as well. Finishes, going into May, I had 17. I finished 4 kits in May, so that puts me at 21, which doesn't sound like a whole lot, only 4 kits, but considering that one of them was the Big Dreamer Designs, one of them was the Dreamcatcher one from Diamond Art Club that I finished, and then I have another one finished that you guys haven't seen the finish of yet, so be watching for that. It was another kind of larger one, so yeah, not many finishes in number, but big in size, so it's all good. And then new to me companies, I only added 1 this month, so I need to start working on that goal as well. Hopefully I'm at 8 out of my 15, so over halfway there. So should be able to meet that with plenty of time left in the year. And then my budget for the month of May, I spent $210.54, which leaves me with a total of $49.31 for the rest of the year. So I guess we'll see how long I can make it before I go crazy and can't keep myself from spending more money on diamond painting kits. I'm going to try real hard. The whole point of this was to kind of knock down my stash. And while I feel like I've made headway in that respect, I've gotten some older kits done, but I doubt seriously that my actual number has gone down. So yeah, I'm going to try and be a diamond painting fiend this summer. I have decided I'm going to try and find some sort of a job once summer is over. I don't know what that is yet, but something. So something part-time. So while I have the summer free, I'm going to spend my time diamond painting as much as I can to get as many things done as I can, because I could be diamond painting more than I am. I just have other things, life goes on as well. I have other things, so I want to, I want to have a life outside diamond painting. So we'll see. We'll see how I do. And, at the end of the year, if I didn't make all my goals or I busted the budget, then it's a learning experience, right? That's what this all should be about for me. So, that is what it's about for me. That and making really pretty pictures. Okay, so I think I've blathered on enough about everything. I covered all my goals, covered the event kickoff. Again, I will be doing weekly prize giveaways during the Whip and Chats on Sunday, so make sure that you don't miss those. And you can win a weekly prize and still be eligible for the final prize package. So don't feel like that's going to kick you out of the running. However, in order to be eligible for the prize package, you need to have filled out the entry and exit forms. So again, I will put the link in the description below with the entry form. The exit form will open on June 15th. And yeah, let me zoom out here, guys, so you can kind of see. I didn't make a whole lot of headway, but some. So, and since this is a partial, it will go pretty quickly. Oh, that's something I probably should have mentioned. I've had all kinds of questions about them. Partials are fine. 30 by 30, as long as that's the stated sold by price, I'm not going to count. I'm not going to come to your house and measure your canvas to say, oh, well, your drill field isn't 30 by 30. As long as it's sold by as a 30 by 30, it's all good. So yeah. And I know I had a couple people ask me if they could kit it up beforehand. Yes, I just wanted it to be a new start. So you could definitely have kitted it up beforehand, as long as you didn't lay any drills down. So it's all good. And yeah, I think that's everything, guys. So be sure and check out the description box below for that entry form, and also for all of the official rules and details and all of that good stuff. Those are also in my other event announcement. So I will stick a link up there. You can go back and check them out there, that one too. And yeah, I'm so excited, you guys. I can't wait to see everyone's pretty pictures and see what everybody is working on. I've already had a couple people send me pictures just because they were asking, is this okay, whatever. So I'm excited to see what the finished kits look like. And I will be working hard on mine so you guys can see what I'm doing too. Because my goal is to do more than one canvas for this event. So, but I also need to get started on the other events that I'm doing as well, like my Summer with the Masters. So keep an eye out for that. I'm going to be kitting her up here very shortly so that I can get started on that as well. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. So thanks for sticking around through this video. It was a little longer than usual for my goals update, but I had some other things with the event launch that I wanted to put in there. So yeah, thanks for sticking around. If you like this video, guys, before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. Give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.